Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Today we have an absolute banger video coming at you guys, so make sure you watch the video all the way until the very end because it's honestly insane. Specifically, we'll be taking a look at the travel habits of the world's richest CEOs and all the details too. Before we go on, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn post notifications on, that way you never miss out on a future video that we post either. Anyways, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get right into it. With an ever-globalizing economy and worldwide markets at just about everyone's fingertips, it's no wonder that CEOs of massive corporations need to constantly travel. It's truly remarkable to see how many millions of dollars are spent every year on business travel for rich CEOs alone. There are obviously many reasons why and how these costs can be incurred, and we're gonna go ahead and break it down for you guys. Number 1. Ground transportation. Of course, everyone needs to get around on the ground. Even many of you watching this video likely own an automobile. However, some of the world's richest CEOs do have a different approach. When Jeff Bezos first started being successful, he was chauffeured around in a fancy limousine, although now he tends to keep it relatively a lower profile. Most CEOs are actually chauffeured around in dark SUVs or modern sporty cars, although there are some notable exceptions. Berkshire Hathaway CEO Warren Buffett, who's known for his frugality, only drives a $45,000 Cadillac car. Elon Musk also elects to drive himself around while on the ground, probably because he wants to get a genuine feel for the Tesla vehicles. Number 2. Air transportation. While the everyday person may need consistent, reliable ground transportation, that isn't usually the case with air transportation. However, these super rich CEOs have to have reliable transportation in order to be able to conveniently get to their destinations. Both Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk own multiple private jets, several of which have a price tag near the $75 million price point. Mark Zuckerberg, however, does not own a private jet, but he does consistently charter them, often spending a few $1,000,000 per year on that type of expense alone. As expected, Warren Buffett isn't quite as expensive and flashy as the others we've mentioned, although he surprisingly does own and use a $10 million private jet. He previously condemned private jets, though he now has changed his stance and realized that it was in fact a necessity. It's worth noting that he's had and used this jet for roughly 30 years or so Buffett is definitely getting his money's worth for sure. Number 3. Security and personnel. When thinking of CEO travel, the actual transportation methods seem to quickly come to mind. However, the security and personnel aspect of business travel with CEOs is often overlooked. Pretty much every individual we've mentioned so far travels with highly compensated security guards that will do whatever it takes to protect these business moguls. Many of their cars are bulletproof, and security is a big thing to consider, especially when one person holds a lot of power. Similarly, these executives typically have a whole host of team members who assist them, thus making a trip exponentially more expensive. Number 4. Carbon footprint offset. It seems like now more so than ever, big business seems to actually care about the environment. This last section of the travel habits of the world's richest CEOs doesn't have to do with the travel itself, but it is a cost that results from the actual travel. Flying private jets all over the world hundreds of times per year to carry a single person and a few assistants to meetings burns a lot of jet fuel and is harmful to the environment. That's why many corporations and individual CEOs often donate their time and money by helping to offset this carbon footprint that they've left. Much of this is not mandatory, although with increased pressure to and from the EPA by various stakeholders, it definitely could be more regulated soon, at least in the US. Only time's gonna tell. Anyways guys, that is all we have for this luxury travel of the world's richest CEO video. If there is anything we missed, make sure you go ahead and let us know in the comments down below. Before we go, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell icon. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.